Do excuse me, guys. I've been casting all weekend. You're going to have to bear with me as I do have to cough at the moment. Right. So, bomb now going down, I do think, on that A site. There we go. So the time limit now will switch to the opposing side, who will have to get their boot in a kind of a, but in a bit of a hurry here, because they're allowing the attacking side to really sit in. And great play from FreeFlow, watching the cross, can't get the second one to Cesium. Paradox will pick that one up. 1v1. Now let's see if Paradox is the man to have in these clutch situations, and yes, it is. Great stuff there. Paradox really coming up big.
I think that's poor position from EKNX there. He had a few more seconds, and I think he realised that he could have got away with.
He could have found a better spot to watch that from. Paradox was literally just checking off angles almost. It wasn't even, you know, checking for players to be in that kind of defensive position.
But if you're going to pick an angle like that, at least stick to it. Don't hesitate and start moving away. Because you saw him before he could see Paradox.
Yeah, he looked scared there. It wasn't a great position, and it's kind of cost him that. And such a great start. So I do believe that will be the half, won't it?
Yeah, it's 8-4.
8-4. So let's see how this one goes. Obviously, big task for P-Line, but I think they can do this. I've got faith in them. Apparently, this is meant to be one of their better maps, so hopefully they can pull something off here. Find out. So just waiting for them to switch over. Put this one back up, because obviously we did have a couple of crashes mid-game. Oh, you're talking about the Fariko game. Oh, the party is no longer active, apparently. No more partying.
Invite to this game. There you go.
F9. There we go. I'm joining up. Lovely. Yeah, guys, if you are wondering, hopefully I can get you guys a link and the VOD of that game on console, because it was pretty damn awesome. It was Fariko against TCM. Fariko were a massive underdog. And basically, they really brought it close. They really brought the game to TCM, who went on to, I believe, actually beat Prophecy, who are rather well known within the scene, and they're pretty damn good at what they do as well. So, and hopefully even Rel might be joining the chat at the moment, and if you do want to ask any questions about the console-esque side of things, point it towards him. He does a lot of this stuff. So let's see how the BlackOps side will handle this attacking half. I do want to know how they do it, because obviously Toxi and Cesium are renowned for how aggressive they're going to be, and I want to see Cesium now really kind of push these bomb sites and really keep back the defensive half. And if you do see someone called Rel in chat, do say hello. This man is a phenomenal caster, and ask any questions you want of him. So, Nate's now raining in, and oh, I said this for Cesium. He's literally been blown up after about 3 steps. That was not the best of choices for me early on, but FreeFlow has been taken down by Ono, so a bit of an exchange. And now let's see where Toxi's feeling like prowling around towards. So the B side is pretty much within his control at the moment. He's just checking his corners, checking the angles, and looking around. The bomb is by A, nevertheless, when the fire is being put down. But nevertheless, you can see Toxi is still looking around, and he knows exactly where one will be. He does find MXP there. Great stuff, alleviating the pressure from that rotate towards the bomb. So let's see where that bomb is actually at. And Blackman has got the frag with the pistol. Look how aggressive Blackman's going. He's very, very confident right now. Drops out the flash and now pushes a little bit further forward. And let's see how Blackman set this up actually. See, that's a way more confident and kind of aim-dependent angle to hold. But I feel as though I have more faith in Blackman doing this than the other player. But let's spin on from him. Let's take the KLH, who is left in this 1v3 situation. Has that scar to hand, so I'm curious to see how he works with this one. As you said, this isn't relatively a commonly used gun. So let's have a little peek through. So he's going to have a little look across towards that A-bomb site. 20 seconds on the board to do anything with it. Oh, great shot to Paradox. Just continue flying through. Hopefully he's going to wallbang. He did get a red dot there. He's going to get the tag as well. Oh, wow. This is going to be trouble for Blackman. But Toxi's there, finally coming across. And hello, Rel. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, even MXP saying, Jesus Christ, die, man. You can see Toxi really nice positioning, even with that SMG quite far back, having faith in its range, and just watching the cross. Good play from the BlackOps side, showing what they've got. So, big play coming out already. And Mark, what's the overall scoreline at this point?
It's 9-4, and I'm really not a fan of that guy's choice of weapon, because
it doesn't look to be doing the damage.
The AN-94, you've got the frag there. The M27, I think it is. Yep. Probably got the frag.
Indeed, but let's quickly pick it up with Cesium. Oh god, every time I say it, he gets absolutely caught off guard. Taken down by FreeFlow with that headshot. And now let's see if the other SMG has any more luck. You can see Noxus and Ekin have racked up a couple of frags each for themselves, leaving it a 2v5, and this is a big disadvantage now. Toxi's just getting away where he was. He has managed to get the frag onto MXP. Let's see if him and Paradox can go huge. The the ex-Power lads just enjoying each other's company, it seems. Toxtree enjoying a little bit of man love. Leaning out towards Kebab Shop, looking across, does get a little bit of a spray down now, and Paradox to continue that peek, and that was a great choice to make because Paradox has claimed the headshot onto KLH. Looking around, the bomb is looking towards this B site, and that's a risky bomb site to go towards. It can be easily peeked, surely, from Ekin here is in a great place to have a little look at it if he does hear that bomb going down. And as you can see, Noxus has got a perfect position over that. And look at the crossfire setup here on the opposing side. You see Noxus now under pressure, though. Toxi has just got away. Let's see if we can pick up with him. He's come back out for seconds, and that is a bad choice to make. Noxus has found the frag there onto Toxi and put it back. So another round on the board. Well, not another round on the board. It's a round on the board for P-Line. They look very different there. And the one thing that I'm constantly picking up here is BlackOps are really running very similar routes all the time. They always seem to bend on them a little bit too much there, Mark. Do you tend to agree to this?
Yeah, it feels like they've figured out what works from playing over and over again, and then they've got, right, this is our strat. And then they might have one other sort of little trick that they fall back on, and besides that, I think they'll be easy to read.
Indeed, I think that once teams kind of learn this, they're going to be at a drastic disadvantage. That's what worries me, but P-Line are slowly but surely catching on to these things, and in the chat, the VP brothers, that's real. Go speak to him about anything to do with console. Literally blame him for everything. Nevertheless, we do see ourselves in. Oh, I was about to say a 1v4, but Paradox has just taken that situation. He was like, I'm bored of this. I want to just dominate this tractor area. It's on my tractor. Here we go, picking out. I'm not even sure what he was doing there. This is quite embarrassing to see such a good player aiming like that, if I'm honest.
Maybe he just accidentally hit spacebar.
Best jumper
Didn't intend to.
See, Paradox even knows that I was going to mock him for that. So, let's see what Blackman's up to. He's been fairly quiet this half, actually, so far. I remember watching him before when he was practicing. He went for very aggressive peaks, but he's running with that pistol out, having a little straight across mid, and FIFO does get a bear in there, rattling that headshot straight through, so big play coming out from him. Let's see where they're going with that bomb. He's going towards the B site, I do believe. Looking across the way, and Egan has found the shot onto Cesium. I don't know if that enticed Paradox to go over there. He's looking a little bit tentative, and MXP has just taken that away by getting a lovely double frag. Paradox and Toshi now down and out. And, well, 1v5 situation. Can somehow Ono muster it and bring this back? He has got the first. And the second is not going to happen there. Nox is bringing himself back into this. And, well, Mark, what's the scoreline?
It's 10-6, and I think Paradox must have been really, really confused then, because there's two of his teammates left and right, and I thought that was his teammate running across his screen, and I think so did he. That's why I didn't shoot.
Wow. It was really close, to be fair. I was just like, whoa, hold on, what is going on? But, yeah, different guns are being used, and that's exactly how I felt when I was casting the console version of this, that they don't run with the same weapons. A lot of the SMGs are very similar, but the AKs and such are completely different. And just so you get a little idea, let's pick up with some of the scopes, because obviously we do get to use these, but Noxus has gone for a big aggressive push with MXP in tow here. They've ripped apart the attacking side. Drastic change in the way P-Line are playing now. They look fairly like they could do this, if I'm honest. There's still life in them. Cesium and Ono now left in a 2v3. And Ono bringing the fire to Ekin, bringing it back to a 2v2, all even now. If Ono can claim any more bodies, he's got a fair few this round already. Does get a glimpse of the player just up in their spawn house. Oh, he does get a tag, but not the frag, and KLH on the rotate there. Comes right around the best of times and brings us up another round for P-Line. Mark, this is getting very close.
Yeah, I think give it a couple more rounds and Bevo might start panicking, because I think after that lead they got at the start, they just assumed it was theirs.
Yeah, they've kind of been caught out here, which is pretty brilliant. I like seeing...
commenting on that gun as well.
Indeed. He likes the sound of it, if anything. Let's see what MXP can do. Are they going to go for that aggressive push? Now let's have a little look at the overlay on the map here. You can see the spread out play from P-Line. They haven't gone the aggressive push here. You can see the attacking side now working their way towards A. Let's spin on towards this A bomb site and see who will be trying to defend it. Is Ekin, but he's going to push straight through. Does claim the frag there onto him, onto MXP. Big round from Bebo. They just kicked it up again. I've got to say it. They've really gone hell for leather. They're not going to hold back anymore. They can't do, because it's almost like they kind of fell back and rested on their laurels a touch. And you can't be doing that against teams. You know, they can't underestimate their opponent or get, you know, complacent. That is the worst thing they can do. They are, you know, brilliant players, do not get me wrong, but the moment they just kind of step back a bit, people learn their routes, people learn what they're doing. I want to see if they're still doing them, actually saying that. Let's see if Cesium and Co still running the same way. No, this is completely different. They've switched it up here. They've almost noticed already they've been caught out. They're going to go for a bit of a different push towards the back of this B site. Cesium and Toshi making their way around that back alley. Cesium does finally claim the flag onto KLH. And now Cesium pushes around. FIFO does get the better with that pistol somehow. Those pistols are so overpowered. Ono doing the exact same thing back to FIFO. So a little bit of vengeance. Now let's find out where their bomb is. Let's find out where the attacking side are deciding to take this. Ono's claimed another body. Ono looking very good in this game now. He's really woken up. And I believe that bomb was with Paradox. Let's see where he's going. And it feels almost like COD 4 again, where he's running with that, running with the bomb, but with an AK this time. Paradox and Ono now claim the last 2 frags. And Mark, what's that overall score now?
12-7, and this... I think the French guys, they got a bit of momentum, they started getting a bit confident, they started getting more aggressive, and then they got too aggressive, and they didn't know when to put the brakes on.
Yeah, exactly. There's that overconfidence that you can't kind of slip into. Someone's saying timed. No, I think it timed out. I was like, oh god, not again. But no, we are going to go straight back into this one. And let's see how this one pans out. Picking up here with FIFO. I want to see what he does with that scope very early on. Peering across to the opposing side. Oh, catching the glimpse into that L-bend. And gotta say, loving this PC shizzle. I love you too, Rel. You clearly just directing it towards me. That's all it is. But let's see where the attacking side are actually focusing their attack towards. And well, too far at the moment, because Ekin has shut down Cesium. Paradox with a quick reply, avenging his fallen teammate, bringing it to a 4v4. Now, let's have a look at the overlay map. You can see the action is going right down on that B-bomb site, and who's going to be in the thick of things. And well, you can see they're actually not committing fully to this side, the defending side. They're sticking fairly back. Paradox holding that bomb fairly close to chest and can't quite get around his teammate, looking towards that kebab shop just in case someone's peering out of there. Actually, not going to be. So
I'm liking MXP's position here. This
really,
is really
I'm going to have a little look. Oh, this is very clever play right outside their kind of vision. Oh, he's looked away. That is desperately upsetting. I hope he looks back. He's seen Paradox. He's seen him, but he hasn't taken the shot. Oh my god, MXP, you've just given this one away. And Ono will claim that frag. Noxus, the only one to make a reply, really, of any sort of importance. Paradox now has to go big. He's got the first. Can he get any more 1v2? Oh no, KLH leaps through the smoke there. Denies any chance of a clutch. And big play from KLH. Coming up huge when it matters. Absolutely huge play. I'm very
lucky.
Yeah, I think lucky was the word. MXP was in the perfect place then. If he had just kind of held that angle, had confidence in it, he would have done beautifully. But he backed away.
Just
look at this
to move.
KLH.
He was in the perfect position. He had his teammates covering A.
Great stuff.
All he had to do was sit there.
What was Blackmain doing there? Did he not expect KLH to come out that fast? Because he got really caught with his pants down, coming back towards that bomb.
I think he was relying on that really overpowered pistol to drop him before he got to the site.
Wow. That is not the best of ideas right now, Blackmain. You've got to kind of wake up a little bit here, Sunshine. And Blackmain's dropped scope. He's gone for the AKS weapon, so Ekin now takes down Cesium. Paradox replies with the name of his own. FIFO now is in the big exchange, tit for tat, but leaving it a 2v4. Big difference. Can Paradox and Blackmain pull it off? The big boys of Call of Duty 4, let's say, the ones that were just adored, but nevertheless, MXP has found Blackmain. There's Paradox on his own, and not for long, he's been taken down and put to bed. MXP will claim that one, and Mark, what is the scoreline right now? Because this is surely heating up.
It's 12-9. If P-Line let it slip, then it's game over, but...
Indeed.
Playing with a bit of heart at the moment, I like it.
And Windansky, nice to see you in the chat. This is actually on PC at the moment. The Xbox version, I definitely want to cast as well, because it's a lot faster pace. Xbox is much better. Windansky, I thought better of you, you know that. I was liking you. Just because you sat behind a couple of players and were like, oh, this looks quite fun. But nevertheless, you can see the opening frag does fall in favour to P-Line there. That is FIFO taking down Ono on that L-bend shot. Toxie replying onto Noxus. Dropping out that flash now. Let's find out where that bomb is going towards. It's normally in the hands of Paradox. And P-Line desperately ripping apart Bebo right now, and they're doing it.
MXP has read that perfectly. He's pushed down through the smoke as they're swarming on the A site. And he just owned them.
Incredible play now. Blackmain somehow has to bring this back. I don't see him doing it. It's a 1v4. It's near on impossible. But if anyone's going to do it, I'd say it would be Blackmain. Picks up the first one to Ekin now. Looking across. 3 more targets to find. And a bomb to plant. 1 minute 16 on the board. Let's see if he can do it.
And he still has a grenade. So that's almost a free frag if he can catch someone out.
Exactly. Blackmain and his nades right now are pretty impressive. Don't. going through towards Kebab. A little look on the map, you can see how far back the other team is sitting. Hopefully Tommy can bring that up for you. Just by pressing M, you can see it right over the top. So Blackman is really going to have to try for this one.
I like their position, that they're going to wait for him to try and plant, and then they're going to go together. Or at least I hope they're going to go together.
You'd hope so.
But
And we
Blackman has
are
made this
all